This podcast encourages and empowers you to create your own unique real story, develop your own unique real statement, and discover your own unique real self. The power is yours. Good night, Becky Migas. How are you doing on this wonderful, beautiful night?
I am doing wonderful. How about you?
I'm excellent. I'm very, very much excited to have this conversation. What part of the world are you in right now?
I am in Denver, Colorado.
Sweet. One of my most favorite locations, the Red Rocks.
Yes, it is absolutely gorgeous out there. And we're very fortunate. We're not getting the deep freeze, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Isn't that great? Now, do tell me which of your talents, Becky, is responsible for us connecting at this time.
Yeah, so Bernie Slowly, who I know you've spoken with in the past, actually connected us. And I run my own company that focuses on environmental sustainability within the event space. So really taking events to the next level of incorporating environmental initiatives to keep as much waste from events out of the landfill.
Oh, that's great. Now, let me just clarify. I didn't just speak with Bernie, like I spoke with her and then I got to meet her at Colorado, and she is amazing. Just saying, right? She is absolutely amazing. I met her through Liz. Or did I meet Liz through Bernie? One of the other. I'm not sure. I can't remember, but they're all amazing. But yeah, that's amazing. A friend of a friend is a friend. So the Green Initiative, tell me more, please.
Yeah, absolutely. So events create a ton of waste just through water bottles and cans and food vendors and just regular vendors. So really focusing to work with events to really be mindful about the waste that they're producing, making sure that we're using composting, making sure anything that is recyclable is being recycled, and just really trying to mitigate the amount of damage that we're doing to the environment. Obviously, we've all heard the dire warnings lately of, we've got to make changes now. And that doesn't change anything for events as well. And if anything, events is really in a great place where they can use it as an educational piece to help people really learn about the importance of environmental sustainability and take that home with them. And hopefully they'll start incorporating those initiatives into their everyday life as well. Just, things that we can do, babies can make a big difference. Through my line of work, be able to make a difference not only with the event I work with, but with the attendees that are coming to the events.
So who did you learn the ability to care from? Where did that come from?
It just really was something that I have been passionate about a big part of my life. I mean, my parents grew up recycling. I grew up with a compost in our garden. I grew up with a whole garden. So, I mean, we ate from, vegetables, my dad grew all summer long, and it's just been part of my life. And just really realizing that we need to take care of our environment. We need to take care of the environment around us and be connected with what Mother Earth gives to us. And just really have always had that passion and been really fortunate over the last year to have an opportunity to take my passion for sustainability and incorporate it into my skills of event planning.
Now, this is a business that you're running here, yes?
It is. Yep, it is my own company that I run.
So it's just not even just a passion. This is the daily go-to of what a business entails. Why will you continue to repeat the skills of combining what goes with sustainability and caring for Mother Nature as well with running a business? Why will you continue to do that?
Because I love it. It's me. It fuels me. It excites me. I get really excited when I start talking about sustainability, and I can get to a point where I think, overwhelm people because I get so excited talking about it. So, but it's my fire. It's what lights me, and it's what excites me. So, just feel really fortunate that I get to live and breathe it every day. I mean, it's a lifestyle that I incorporate on my own every day. And just feel really passionate that I can now take it into a whole nother sphere and be able to work with other people and educate other people on the importance of it.
Love it. Where's the best place for people to connect with you?
You can go to my website at bgreenevents.com.
Is this B like B-E or B as...
Okay. That's a great question. It is just B. So it's capital B and then capital G and the word green. So it's bgreenevents.com.
Love it.
It's BGreenEvents.com. So, so the B for Becky, of course, but obviously has the meaning of B.Green. So,
well, do tell me one other thing, Becky, you've done consistently over the last 3 years, please.
Consistently is really focusing in on my sustainability at home, taking steps every day to better our home, to be more proactive about being environmentally sustainable, incorporating new initiatives into our lives every day, and really making that not just something we do, but making it our habit. So it just becomes part of our natural life. And that's not just me, but my significant other has really been a big part of this change as well. And he's been really on board with it. And I come up with some crazy ideas and he totally doesn't, he just, he goes with it. So he's really supportive, and it's amazing that I have that support system in my life, and to see those changes that we can make, not just as a single person, but as a household together.
That's beautiful. I think one of the things that I did read in preparing for this conversation is that at the age of 4, you had arthritis, which means you've been in pain for quite a bit in life, right? Given that you are an adult now, how does it make you feel to know that you're a person that you're doing this in spite of, along all of this time? Like, you're still doing that. How does it make you feel to see the way you've developed? And I'm sounding like I'm going on here, but I was really fascinated by, or amazed, in fact, when I saw at age 4. I didn't even know that was possible. How does it make you feel knowing you're doing what you're doing in spite of the pain?
Yeah, I mean, so it's actually really real. A lot of kids have juvenile rheumatoid arthritis. And I think it's like 300,000 kids have JRA. So, they didn't know a lot about it when I was a kid growing up. So there's definitely a lot of things that I've had to learn over my years. But it's been a part of my life for so long that it's just a part of me. And the pain is there, but I don't really notice the pain because I've been able to have ways of being able to work around it and deal with it. So it's just, it's a part of who I am. It's made me who I am. I think it makes me a lot stronger. There's a lot of things that I've had to learn in my life that I, could or couldn't do because of my disability, but I've never let it stop me from living a life that I want to live. And I work with a lot of people in the Denver community who have arthritis, and we really just keep things positive. And I think that that's one thing that I've had to learn over the years is really just have to stay positive. And that positivity has helped me grow into a business owner and to be able to grow as a person, and really just be able to live every day to its fullest.
Amazing audience. You're hearing it live again from Becky Migas. Pretty amazing story. You can definitely check her out at B.Green. I love the B.Green events name. I just love it. Well, Becky, let's switch gears. You're welcome. Let's switch gears for a moment. Let me invite you into my time machine that is surrounded with beautiful, warm, blue Caribbean water. Becky, what is your earliest childhood memory?
I wish it was blue Caribbean water, but I think my earliest memory is actually when it snowed. When I was young, we lived at the bottom of a cul-de-sac, and all of the snow from the hill would get pushed into basically our front yard into a big pile. I'm the youngest out of 4 in my family, and I loved going and playing with my brothers and sisters in this huge pile of snow, and we just would spend hours and hours outside playing and building forts and having snowball fights and just using our imaginations to no end. We were never inside in the winter, which is amazing for most people because most people want to be inside in the winter. but just really having, my family to play with and have fun. And there's those memories that will always be wonderful for me.
How do you see that memory connecting to who you are today?
I think the fact that I've been really fortunate to have a good support system in my life. Again, I'm the youngest out of 4 in my family. My parents are still married. We've had a really strong family, and I think it's because as siblings, we actually liked being together. And as adults, we're still the same way, and it really is a great support system that I have. So whenever I need help with anything or I need advice, I know that I've got people that I can go to that are in my corner. It was obviously a huge risk leaving my full-time income job to start my own company, not having any idea what was going to happen. And my family was the first people that got behind me and said, do it. You need to do it. You can do it. Like, we're there for you. And just so I think that's really carried on throughout our lives of having each other in our lives.
That's beautiful. It's a lot like the R's, isn't it? There's some things you need to refuse, like the day job, and some things you need to reduce, like the pain. And then there are things that you need to reuse, which is the creativity. And then there are some things you just need to repurpose, right? Like the way you repurposed the omission, in spite of the pain. And then you recycle, and again, recycle. And compose, as you said, right? And compose.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Love it. I love how you've interweaved it into your life. That is amazing. All right. If we fast forward to when you were 12, Becky, what was your favorite song?
Oh, so I was trying to think of this, and I can't remember for the life of me, but it was probably a Bon Jovi song, most likely.
All right. What song from Bon Jovi?
Probably something like Living on a Prayer or Dead or Alive or something like that would be my guess. I grew up with a sister who was a heavy 80s hair metal girl, and so we listened to a lot of Bon Jovi in our house. But yeah, and that was actually one of the first concerts her and I ever went to together, which was pretty awesome.
Sweet. All right, my friend. Well, we've arrived at our destination. But before we get off of this time machine, there's a small declaration form. So it's yes or no. We're going to move pretty quickly here. Are you ready, Becky?
I'm ready.
Becky, have you chosen someone to pass on your skills to?
Yes.
Are you married?
No.
Do you have children?
No.
Do you believe in God?
Yes.
Do you have an inner circle of friends?
Yes.
Do you watch TV for more than 3 hours a day?
No.
How about 3 hours a week?
Yes.
What about screen time, the phone and the computer? Is it more than 8 or less than 8 hours a day?
Oh, more than 8.
If you, Becky, had to share with us your own unique real statement, a statement that represents who you are, Becky Migas, what would you say that is?
I would say that I am somebody who incorporates, sustainability to its fullest, using positivity and excitement to really focus on not just my surrounding earth, but the people that are among me as well.
Love it. PM Becky Migas again. This was a great pleasure. Before you leave, is there anything else you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
I don't think so. I think we covered quite a bit. It's been so exciting talking to you, and I'm glad I had this opportunity. It was a lot of fun.
B. Migas of BGreen Events. Thank you for being on what is inspired by 12-minute convos with Angel Jones.
Awesome. Thanks, Angel. I look forward to talking to you again soon.
Definitely.
This segment has been brought to you by Amazel Enterprise.